Hey everybody, Juan here, and I have a bone to pick with Android device manufacturers. It really seems like we've lost sight of one of the major advantages of the Android platform. What made Android a compelling solution for a lot of people? Namely, not just Android's software flexibility, but also its hardware flexibility. Well, during the Froyo and the Gingerbread days, we were treated to all kinds of interesting form factors, BlackBerry-style keyboard layouts, and even nice slider keyboards like, this original Epic 4G and the Motorola Droid. They each presented interesting solutions for different usage scenarios. And now, unfortunately, I kind of feel like smartphones in general and Android specifically have kind of plateaued. You can have any kind of device you want so long as it's a larger than 4-inch screen and as long as it's just a slab of glass. That's getting kind of boring. Yes, device manufacturers are finding interesting ways of personalizing their devices. Samsung, you can get a ruggedized phone, you can get a phone with a stylus if you want to use like a Wacom style tablet. Pantech is giving us stereo speakers. I mean, that's all well and good, but we don't have things like interesting BlackBerry style keyboards or sliders, or the speaker pop-up slider on a phone like the HTC Surround, if you remember back to the early Windows Phone 7 days. It would be nice if maybe a company like Motorola would come back to something like a keyboard again, but then make a big deal out of how it's going to be a limited run device. We're only going to make 1,000 of these. You've got to get them while they're hot. And I know there would be issues with support and getting updates, but I kind of miss the early experimental adventurous days of Android. And honestly, when it comes to mobile tech and getting info on the go and smartphone computing, the thing I'm looking forward to most is Google Glass. At this point, we've sort of maxed out our ability to make a nice screen experience. And we're at that point now where anything that you get with a slab and a screen is gonna be pretty much good enough. Even a $50 on-contract phone is pretty competitive with last year's bleeding edge tech. But they all still have the same problem of anytime a notification goes off and you're at dinner with friends, everyone looks down at their glowing rectangles and no one makes eye contact until we all figure out if that was information that I needed to respond to right now because it's almost Pavlovian. And the only way we can get away from that is to stop depending on these slabs of screen and to put the information right by our eyes. So now instead of me breaking eye contact with you at dinner and doing this, I'm only doing this. So the question I pose to you fine YouTube and tech blogger people, if you could have an experimental feature on your phone, be it some kind of funky keyboard layout, speaker layout, Pico projectors, what would you put on your phone? Drop me a comment below. I want to hear what you guys have. Shoot me a video response or, come up with an awesome 3D markup that'll get stolen by one of these manufacturers so we can finally get something new other than just bigger and bigger screens. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.